There's a reason you feel resistance when you start growing, when you decide to think, dream, be bigger. Society has conditioned you to stay in line, to play it safe, to be realistic. Not because it's what's best for you, but because it's easier to control people who don't question their limits. From a young age, you're told not to stand out too much, not to ask for too much, not to expect too much. You're taught to shrink yourself to make others comfortable, to silence your ambitions so you don't come across as too much. You've heard it before. Don't be selfish. Be grateful for what you have. That's not how the world works. Just be happy with what you get. But who really benefits from this? Because it's not you. Most people aren't even aware they've been conditioned to stay small. They believe in the rules they were given, so they follow them blindly and expect you to do the same. But when you start breaking free, questioning those rules, and pushing past the limits that were placed on you, you make people uncomfortable. And discomfort makes people react. Some will dismiss you. Some will mock you. Some will convince you you're wrong. Not because they truly believe you can't do it, but because your growth threatens their beliefs. Beliefs they've never dared to question. They tell you to be humble, but what they really mean is stay small. They tell you to be grateful, but what they really mean is don't ask for more. They tell you to be realistic, but what they really mean is don't challenge the status quo. Because the moment you realize you're capable of more, the moment you stop accepting less, you become unstoppable. So how do you break free? Step 1, stop seeking permission. No one is going to grant you the right to live a bigger life. You have to take it. If you wait for approval, you'll be waiting forever. Step 2, stop explaining yourself. You don't owe anyone an explanation for your ambitions. You shouldn't justify why you want more, why you refuse to settle, or why you're evolving. Growth isn't something you need to defend. Step 3, change your environment. The people around you can either keep you stuck or push you forward. If you're surrounded by people who are content with mediocrity, they will never support your growth. Find people who challenge you, inspire you, show you what's possible. Step 4, trust your discomfort. Growth is painful. It requires stepping into the unknown, disappointing people who expected you to stay the same, and risking failure. But staying in a life that doesn't fulfill you, that's the real failure. Step 5, act boldly. Stop playing small. Stop waiting for the right time. Stop holding yourself back to make others comfortable. If you want to change your life, you have to take action. Because here's the truth. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you the life you dream of. If you don't claim it, no one will. So ask yourself, are you willing to break free? Or will you let them keep you small?